just reflect on the big news of today, the sad news, and the world of football is still sort of coming to terms with it and remembering fondly and reminiscing all the great memories that Diego Maradona gave us in his extraordinary playing career, especially the people of Argentina and Naples. And we have some pictures from both of those places where he was. But he was more than a former footballer, wasn't he, Brian? He was a godlike figure in his home country, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was someone who gave a great lift to his country with his performances for the national team, obviously, and before Boca Juniors, before he went away to Spain, Barcelona. His performances at the World Cup, particularly when they won the World Cup, and he was the main man in '86. He scored 5 goals, scored fabulous goals. They took great delight in his 2 goals against England. One, probably the greatest goal ever scored at that level of football, running away from several English players from deep in his own half, taking the ball into the penalty area, dinking it into the net, and then the alleged handball goal. But you know what he did in Naples as well, a city that was struggling with poverty and lack of resources, and his performances on the pitch, they won 2 titles when he was there from '84 to '91, had enormous effect on the morale of that city. And you see how much his name still means to the people of that city.
And people who don't get football mightn't understand how somebody like that could mean so much to you. That's shared around the world, isn't it, Niall?
Globally, every one of us, what we saw a man who played with his heart every time he played. He was brilliant. He had skill sets that we couldn't imagine. But we knew he had a tragic side to him that was unfolding in front of us as well. And we possibly loved him even more because of that.
The humanity.
Yeah, the humanity and everything that could have gone wrong off the pitch did. But he's just the greatest.
Just want to quickly mention, by the way, a lot of people speculated about who was the greatest of all time, and Pele and Cruyff and Best, etc. Was it Maradona? Was it Messi? Well, here's Messi's Instagram page. He's put this message out this evening. A very sad day for all Argentines and for football. He's left us, but he hasn't gone because Diego is eternal. I think well said, Messi. 2 greats of all time there, 2 great Argentinian number 10s. Thanks to Brian and Niall for their company this evening. It's been a Champions League night that no one will forget. As we have just mentioned earlier today, it was announced that Diego Maradona has died at the age of 60. One of the greatest players in the history of the game. His achievement in leading Argentina to victory in the 1986 World Cup is regarded as one of football's most remarkable individual performances. But more than that, his magical talent made him one of the game's most beloved figures, even beyond his native country and the city of Naples, where he enjoyed his greatest club success. Our sympathy goes out to his family, friends and the whole football family as we mourn the loss of a true legend.